Media blackout on Starmer. I've got to be extremely careful, and I've tried not to talk about this story, to be honest with you. But there is now a third suspect being arrested, who they didn't want to announce his name at first, but it's actually Petro Pochinok, in police custody, connected with these attacks on Keir Starmer's homes, or former homes, whatever that other one is, and a car that he used to own. The third one, they're not giving very many details about, because people have found out very easily about the first two. The fact that they are both male models, or aspiring male models. It's hard to say that the motives for this are anything to do with the Ukraine war. First of all, Britain is one of the main suppliers and givers of aid and weapons, etc. to Ukraine. One of them is a Western Ukrainian who doesn't speak Russian in any way, shape or form. The other one does speak Russian. We know that because he had to speak to the police through a Russian interpreter. So they're from completely different ends of the political spectrum, put it that way. The government aren't commenting on it. The media, it seems that all their computers are broken, so they're not talking about it. Maybe their pens have run out of ink because they're not writing about it. And the BBC are referring to the first guy as a builder. There are many rumours that there are tapes and pictures of things that have gone on. I don't know what these are, and I don't want to speculate. But something doesn't add up. It's impossible to join the dots, isn't it? Why would 3 random young men suddenly attack 2 properties connected with Keir Starmer? How did they know what car he owned? No longer owns because it was sold to one of his neighbours, but they knew what car he owned previously at some point. Either these people are simply sick and twisted in the head and thought they'd attack the Prime Minister of the UK, or they've met him. That's why they knew what car he used to drive and probably thought he still drove it now, or still owned it. I'm not going to get into conspiracy theories, I don't know, I'm simply stating the facts as we know them. But when the media stop talking about something, and the government or Starmer's people refuse to even talk about it, then I'm afraid that tells me something else has gone on, whatever that may be. We'll know, of course, by the way these people are treated. If they are simply deported and told not to come back to this country again, and not given any sort of jail time or judicial punishment, that could be a way to keep people's mouths shut. Because if they're kept in prisons over here, then they could well tell their story. They've got nothing to lose, of course, and whatever their motives may be would then come out in the press. Starmer, of course, and the government are hoping this will go away if nobody talks about it. But all they're doing is fueling speculation, fueling conspiracy theories. And there are lots of them going around. You've only got to look at social media to see some of the ideas people have come up with that are going around. And they need to confront this head on. But will they? I don't know.